Hello again, this is Jeff Newland with Lot Brothers Construction Company. I wanted to give a brief overview of our schedule of values. We do have a pay application training that's coming up. Not really training, but just how our pay application process works and how you can get it correct the first time so there's no delays in your payments once we're funded from our owner. So the first thing that so specifically what this video is going to be about is the schedule of values. It's always the point that gets hung up for the first time that somebody is submitting a pay application. So there's two things with our schedule of values that in our pay applications that I specifically request. One, they be typed. No handwritten schedule of values or pay applications. And two, they be detailed by areas that you're working in. So what I'm going to show you first is an example of a schedule of values that is not exactly to the level that we need. So here's a utility contractor, simply 4 line items, bulk line items, and no labor shown, only material. And this you can't tell footages or anything. So it's very tough. This pay app would get rejected. Absolutely, because you can't quantify the dollar amounts. So in order to help with that, something that would be easy to do is that in this particular project, this subcontractor broke each material out by street that they were working on. So there were 3 total streets that they were working on, and they listed the material and the labor for each of those streets. And their their schedule of values ended up being 12 or 13 line items. For a more complicated subcontractor, if you've got a bigger scope and there's more items that you need to that have to be taken care of, we break up all of our buildings into areas. So you've got area 1, 2, 3. This particular area, or this particular building has 4 areas. The pay application we're going to look at here happened to have 10, but it's a very, very good example of what we expect to see. So you can see here for area 1, he included his mobilization, and then he's got roof curbs, RTUs, the rough end of the duct, hood fans, makeup air, exhaust fans, mini splits, condensates, basically everything that goes into that particular area, he is assigned a dollar figure to. And he's done absolutely the same thing in every other area. So you can see area 1 was pretty big in this project. It was 15 line items by itself. Area 2 is 9, and then 3, 4, so forth and so on. It goes throughout. This one happened to be 5 pages of schedule of values. And then he would list his change orders at the end. It's important that you cannot put a change order on your schedule of values or on your pay application until it's been fully executed. And then of course, you can't bill for it until you can show it, but you can't bill for it until it's been the work's been completed for that particular period. But this particular contractor was a mechanical contractor, and he did it was very easy to be able to go into each one of these areas. And if he would say he hadn't made, this is late in the project, but say he had not made it to area 10 yet, which in this particular case he had not. Or, I'm sorry, he has. He's already been working in area 10, but you would see no dollar figures there. There wouldn't be any rough end for the duct work, no controls, or if he was maybe partially complete like he is here. You can see that the previous period, he billed for most of his duct work and quite a few of his controls, not a whole lot of his trim out. So I can look at the schedule of values and tell you exactly where this subcontractor is in completion. And like I said, this level of detail is what we require. In order to, this helps us in order to get quick approval from the owner, because when we provide this level of detail, then it's very simple to go through and say, yep, that's right, you're here, you're there, you've done this, you've done that, and then it makes the approval process very simplistic. So if you've got any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Once again, my name was Jeff Newland. My email address is jeffn@lotbrothers.com. Phone number is 903-720-5896.